Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome. My name is Super Siri. I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, and Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays or Sundays, sorry. And today we're playing Ace Attorney. Follow Justice Ace Attorney. I hope everyone's doing well. And if you are not able to make it, if you're watching this in the future, you're not able to make it today, don't fret about it. I feel like people get so stressed whenever I say like, oh, I'm streaming. And they're like, I can't make it. I got this thing going on. It's like, don't fret. Go enjoy yourselves. Go do other things if you want to do other things. I'm not gonna pressure you to come in here. Enjoy yourselves. Have fun. Go do whatever you're doing. If you're busy, you're busy. I can't look. I ain't one of those dogs that would just treat you like garbage for not coming in, alright? If anything, I just hope you're having a nice day. So today, I hope everyone's been having a good day. I've been organizing Pokemon cards all day. I'm so glad I did not turn it into a stream because we would have been sitting here for hours. Hours doing that. And it would get boring really fast. But yeah, I've been doing nothing but organizing Pokemon cards all day. At some point I had to stop and go, oh yeah, this is my Celsius drink, by the way. Here it is. The delicious drink. At some point I had to tell myself, okay, Siri, we've done enough for now. Let's take a break. Let's go stream. Let's go do something else for a while. Because I've been on this for a minute. The funny thing is, I'm only 2/3 of the way through. I've still got some cards to go through. And that's not even counting energy cards or the common trainer cards. Because I ain't even gonna try to go through all that. I'm not listing any of that. I'm just gonna put it in there and call it a day. But yeah. That's been my day today. That has been my whole day. I don't even know. Also, just because I remembered it again, I'm so sorry I forgot to set up that poll like the morning. That as soon as I got up, just set that poll up. Well, I didn't think about it. Welcome in, Josh. Welcome. Darn, my brain's not working. Brain's really not working. Oh, I set up a poll. I set up a poll on what I should play next. If y'all weren't here for the wheel, when we spun the wheel. Welcome in, LPS Ivy. Hello, here for the last case of this amazing game. So excited for what's gonna happen next. I am kind of excited too. I'm very excited to see what we're gonna see next. It's been a minute. We haven't played in a minute. So I'm very excited to get back into Ace Attorney. I kind of told myself I was going to take a little break from Ace Attorney and try and play something else for a minute, and then come back, but I kind of want to play the next installment of Ace Attorney. So maybe after this one, we just we keep continuing this train. This locomotion's still going. I wonder why my thing is not. Huh. Oh, there we go. There we go. I don't know why that wasn't working. But yeah, I got a poll set up. If you want to go vote, you can go vote there. It is for the next game that I play that is going to pretty much be in place of Undertale Yellow, because we finished Undertale Yellow. That poll, I'm taking votes until next Sunday, I think it is. The 24th. When is that? That's this Sunday coming up. But yeah, you guys have until Sunday to put in your vote. So if you want you put in your vote, you better put in your vote. That's all I gotta tell you. Jeez. Sorry, I've got like one thick one thick hair that's just sticking out of, just sticking out. And I went to try and straighten it out, and it is. All right. Do we got anything else to talk about? Not really. I hope everyone's ready for Thanksgiving. Unless you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, then I hope you have a lovely holiday regardless. Me personally, I have no idea what we're doing. I know that what my job's doing. I don't know what my family's doing at the moment. I just know we're doing a little personal thing. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be great. And then we're supposed to have like a get together sometime after that. A little we bake holiday treats like cookies and stuff. We call it a cookie exchange. And kind of excited, kind of nervous. Supposed to be a different place than usual, but it should be a fun time. Should be a great time. Very excited for it. Very excited. Apologize if I seem a little scatterbrained. I have been looking at nothing but Pokemon cards all day today. Literally all day. I've not done anything else. I promise you I've not done anything else. Like, I should have taken a picture and sent it to the Discord. Because it's literally, I've just got this chunk left to do, and then it's all done. I literally, like, I walked away from that table just to go over to Binks, who's my cat, by the way, for those who don't know. And I literally just went to this little goblin that loves to eat cardboard and plastic, which is the two things on that table that she could totally just eat up. I told her, I said, Binks, I love you, but if you mess with any of those cards on that table, you're in a lot of trouble. Like, no wet food for 2 weeks trouble. She's just laying there like, okay. So, y'all let me know if she causes a commotion, right? Right? I'm gonna assume so. Anyhow, I'm kind of excited to get into it. I really want to get into it. Usually I do like this little, intro talk, see how everyone's doing kind of thing. Not only to, obviously, to hang out with you guys for a minute, but also give people a chance to get in here, so that they're not missing anything. But, sometimes it's just real quiet. Welcome in, creator! Welcome! It's very quiet today, creator. It's very quiet. We're quiet today. And that's not a bad thing. But yeah, usually I do this stuff just to get you guys in here and, do what you gotta do. ¿Qué onda? ¿Todo bien? Espero que sí. Hola, Diego. Un momento, por favor. I have to translate. I'm not very good with. Hold on. Un momento. Okay, we get it. Google Translate. Hello, people. Everything well? I hope so. Sí, Diego. Sí. Muy bien. Muy bien. Can I say grande? Grande, big, good. Muy bien. Gracias, Diego. I can't remember how to say welcome in Spanish. I think it's bienvenidos or something like that. But welcome. We're gonna play Ace Attorney today. I'm super excited. This music is betraying me at the moment, but I'm super excited. Okay. Siri speaks Spanish, not clickbait? Roughly. Very roughly. Yo hablo un poco español. Very, very small amount of Spanish. Like, I'm like toddler level of Spanish. I'm not very good. But I do have a little bit of Spanish skills under my belt. A little bit. Tad bit. Wouldn't say I'm fluent, but I got the gist of it. It's the bare minimum. And that's not even the I went and did Spanish classes like 2 years. 2 years of Spanish classes. It was not the teacher's fault. It was just me. It's just me. I forget things. I'm very goofy. Welcome in, ABX. Welcome. We're playing Ace Attorney today. Yeah. I got to level 25 in the web fishing last night. Ooh, nice job. I was thinking about playing web fishing today, and then I was in the middle of looking at cards. Anyway, I won't get into that. I already said my piece on playing around with Pokemon cards today. I was thinking about it though. I was like, ooh, I should get on web fishing at some point today, and that didn't happen. So I don't even remember where I am. Bueno, hoy Siri da explicaciones que no entiendo mucho porque no sé inglés. Un momento, por favor. Un momento, por favor. Today's series gives explanations that I don't understand much because I don't know English. Lo siento. Lo siento. Lo siento, Diego. I don't really know Spanish that well, so I can't really explain well in Spanish. Lo siento. Dadgummit. I hope I'm saying I'm sorry, right? Oh, man. Ah! Alright, y'all. You ready to play some Ace Attorney? Maybe this will be the opportunity to teach Diego some English. If he's interested, of course. It is up to him. Let me see if I can... I'm gonna do a rough, very rough... You... let's see. Diego, ¿te gustaría aprender algo de inglés? ¿Sí? I only know so much Spanish. I had to Google Translate that. I'm so sorry, Diego. I'm so sorry. I hope I'm not doing you dirty by just going through Google Translate. Anyhow. Alright. Okay. Let me go over here. Look, guys, Ace Attorney. It's always quiet at the beginning, but here's the thing. And that is the whole truth of this case. Oh yeah. That little black box in the corner, by the way, is the second screen. Oh no! Oh no, death! In order to understand it myself, I had to know the story of these last 7 long years. Nothing happens by chance. All is connected. Mi no habla español. Mi no talk. Mi no speak Spanish. Will the defendant be found guilty or innocent? The decision is yours. Oh no. It's that one guy. I'm so sorry. October 7th, 10:37 a.m. Write Anything Agency. Where's my mouse? There it is. Hey, Apollo, look! On TV! Look, look! Yeah, I'm kind of busy. Whoa, look at that! He's the last grammar eye, all right. Amazing! Apollo, you should be watching this. Ow, ow, ow. What? I was writing about our last case in my journal. Dear diary. Dadgummit, what's his name? Darn it, what's his name? What's his face? Smiled at me today and called me Air Forehead again. Darn it, I can't remember his name right now. Lawyers are supposed to write things in records, Apollo, not journals. And why not? That case was 3 months ago. It's a long story. I did a lot, you know? I want to vacuum back the feel of the moment for later. Right now, I'm wowing the crowd by figuring out how Lamoire disappeared. That's right, Uncle Valen did that illusion too. But you're missing him on TV right now. I was just getting to the good part. I suppose I should watch a little TV with her. After all, her father's expected me to look after her while he's away. Isn't she like 15? Is she like old enough to like watch over herself? Or is she a little younger than I'm thinking? If she's a little younger, y'all let me know. I thought she was like 15, but I am a Venezuelan. Lo siento. The one who calls Apollo Air Forehead is Clavier. Thank you. Thank you, Ivy. I appreciate that. I totally I don't know why his name and his brother's name just gone. They always skip me. Always go right over my head and I just never remember them. It's not their fault. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. My brain's like, okay, here's a new name. Boink off my head. Off my brain. Just, nope. Can't accept it. Can only accept flippin' Jake the cowboy. My nation is bruh. Same. 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 Wait, how do you say same in Spanish? Gotta know this. He's what? How's the same? I don't know if that's the right word that I'm looking for. Identical? Or igual. Igual. That might be one. No, actually, identical would probably be it. Identico. Identico. I love it. I don't know why it's sticking to my brain in there. Evan Chad. for what, Diego? Okay. If you know why. Anyway, what you're now seeing is a rehearsal for the greatest magic show on Earth. Happening right here at our very own Sunshine Coliseum. Sunshine Coliseum? Hey, that's where the Gaviniers concert was. Oh boy. Only 3 more days until miracles happen here right before your unbelieving eyes. The legendary troupe Grammar Eye is performing for the first time in 7 years. Okay, I need to know who this man is with the long hair. Who is this? Dang, what is with me and guys with long hair? That's gonna be great. I'm so there. You and Daddy are coming too. The legendary Grammar Eyes. If Trucy's real father was still alive, he'd be on that stage performing miracles. I've got the tickets and everything. Here's yours, Apollo. Don't lose it. He just throws it out the window. That's horrible. That's horrible, Apollo. Don't do that. Squeak. Oh my god, is it? Is it who I think it is? Ah, you are here, working hard or hardly working? Oh my god, it's Phoenix Wright! I haven't seen him in years. Hey, how have you been? Hi there, stranger! Like, really? Not exactly the kind of greeting I wanted to hear from my own kid. Oh, he has been gone a long time. Ah ha ha. How goes it, Trucy? Here, I got a present for you. Yay, pudding! I love pudding! Ooh, it's farm fresh. Farm fresh? And not just one pudding, but 3 whole cups. I have to pace myself. Well, I'm beat. That's right, Daddy. You're on a top secret mission. You've got to take it easy with the secrets, you know? All right, you are. So, you still can't tell us what your mission is? Dang, I haven't seen Phoenix in so long that Apollo's voice is pretty much similar. It's the exact same. There's no difference here. Maybe it is time. It has something to do with you, anyway. Huh? With me? Ooh, maybe you're getting a top secret mission too. Well, come on. Maybe you can be one of those guys. A spy. Can't I just be a defense attorney? No, you gotta be a spy too. To be honest, telling you about the mission was my whole reason for coming here today. What? My hair is very tingly. Hi. Tell me, you've heard of the jurist system, yes? The jurist system? That's right, the new legal system everyone's talking about. Have you heard of it, Apollo? Huh? Baby? Maybe not as many people are talking about it as I thought. The jurist system, huh? Well, we obviously want to talk about it, so tell us about this jurist system, sir. So, Daddy, what's this jurist system thing? Well, Trucy, do you know what a jury is? I've heard of it. Isn't that those people who sit in the court with those... Oh, in those old courtroom dramas? The ones who get to decide if a guy's innocent or guilty? Do you know, Apollo? Only from a TV. It's 12 people chosen from the community, right? Well, they're thinking about reviving that system. They're calling the new system the jurist system. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Does that mean we have to, like, try and get approval from a jury? Because that would be wild. That would be so wild. No more doing whatever you like, Your Honor. Not quite that harsh. The jurists cooperate with the judge. They help analyze the case from different angles. Ah, and there will be only 6 of them under the current proposal, right? Wow, you know your stuff, Apollo. Their findings directly affect the verdict. Hopefully, people will start taking the courts a little more seriously now. I feel like I'm on some kind of educational TV show. Educational. Wow. Starring Dr. Wright. Haha. Dr. Wright, his assistant Trucy, and Mascot Apollo, the perfect team. Mascot, hey! Incredible. Gracias. I guess. I guess. Secret mission? Tell me about this secret mission. See if we ever... Gracias! Steve! Muy bien. Muy bien. Oh man. So what is the secret mission? The jurist system is my mission, more or less. Anyway, keep in mind that new ideas like the system are always risky, Apollo. Too true. Everyone's got an opinion, and they just talk and nothing gets decided. Kinda like you, Apollo. I'm not that bad, am I? Muy bien. Sí. I think I just took it out of Diego. Oh no. Sí, muy bien. Lo siento. Very sorry. In any case, we're going to give it a shot. A test, if you will. My mouse just does not seem to sit on it right. I don't like tests. We'll take a case as a sample and choose 6 jurists. I'll be the one helping with that process, incidentally. Helping how? Well, for one, I'll be chair of the Jurist Systems Simulated Court Committee. The chair constructs the ideal situation, choosing the case, the jurist candidates, even the judge, and the courtroom. Oh, interesting. Oh, it's like you have a real job. Dang, Trucy. I was never that good at the piano, to be honest. What's the weather like? Oh, yeah. Once a lawyer, always a lawyer, I guess. The trial's tomorrow, by the way. Don't miss it. The trial simulation, that is. A simulation, huh? Whoops. Sounds interesting. So, what kind of case is the trial and simulation about? Well, since it is the first run-through of a new system, I wanted something simple. Good thinking. No sense wearing yourself out on something too serious. True, the case is a murder. That's not simple at all. By simple, did you mean that the defendant is guilty? Yes, most likely. So, good luck, Apollo. With what? With the trial tomorrow. You're defending, of course. Recall that I said it had something to do with you. Go for it, Apollo. It's just a test case anyway. No sweat. uh, Diego, the weather. The weather. uh, let's see. No, Diego, El Clima. El Clima. I hope I'm saying that right. El Clima. Hold on. I guess you say. How is. ¿Cómo está el clima? There we go. There you go. It's just a test case anyway, no sweat. Summer. Es muy, I think it's caliente. Muy caliente. Yeah, but there's still a verdict to be decided. And a potentially serious sentence. The most serious in a worst case scenario. You mean the verdict's for real? That's not a test trial, that's a real trial. Very hot. Muy caliente. Hello, I finally exist. Welcome in, Deacon. I hope you had fun playing Cards Against Humanity. Welcome, welcome. Like I said, y'all don't have to rush to get in here. You can chill, do your thing. I'll be here. All the forms have been filled. There's no turning back now. 40. Oh. 25. Wow! Wow! Muy caliente. Muy... Wait, am I saying that right? Yeah, muy caliente. Muy caliente. Wow. That's 113 degrees Fahrenheit for those who live in America. We played some unhinged cards, lol. Ooh. I bet they were. Cards Against Humanity, you just can't hold back. That is hot. That is way hot. It's supposed to be close to winter. What the heck? The trial begins tomorrow at 10 a.m. Hope you can make room in your schedule. Why am I only hearing about this now? And the night is 38. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Jeez. Oh my god, that's 100 degrees. There's no way. That's so hot. That is so hot. Wow. Oh my goodness. Ah. Why am I only hearing about this now? Ah, yes, there was a change this morning. I picked a new case. Eh? Something that happened last night. Do what? Well, I want to know about this first. Hey, Apollo, I know you're all excited about that secret mission. But what about this? The Troop Grammari Grand Magic Show. Oh, that's cool. It's nearing winter time here in America, so very cold. 47 degrees Fahrenheit. All day is hot. So 47 degrees, so that's in Celsius terms. Here it's 8 degrees Celsius. Is that right for me? I don't have my phone near me, so. Yeah, that's 8 degrees Celsius. Some of us are ice cubes. Exactly, some of us are freezing over here. We need to all vacation in Venezuela. Huh? Oh, right, the card tricks. They're not card tricks. They're grand illusions, miracles, the apocalypse. So what? That's 3 whole days from now. It's at Sunshine Coliseum. Let's go. Let's go today. We can say hi to Uncle Valent. Have fun. What? I can't go by myself. You know I'm not very outgoing. Right. Why not go with her? What about the secret mission? Oh, don't worry about that. You'll hear about it tomorrow regardless. I don't trust that smile. He knows something that he's not telling me. Yippee! Yippee! Now you can take me to the Coliseum. What? I'm so sorry. I suppose it wouldn't kill me to pop over there. Ah, Grammari, that reminds me. What's this, Daddy? Isn't that silk hat the Grammari seal? Consider it a birthday present, Druzy. Thanks, it's great, but today isn't my birthday. Good point. What day is it today, Apollo? Huh? Today? I think it's Recycle Your Plastics Day. Then it's a Recycle Your Plastics present. Yippee! So it's plastic. I've given up trying to understand them. It's much easier that way. So, what is it? Can I open it, Daddy? No. Huh? You'll need that envelope someday. Someday soon. Don't open it until then. Well, why didn't you just hold on to it till then? Because that would be the logical thing to do. And he's not very logical. Plastic. It's Recycle Your Plastic Day, guys. So we gotta give each other a gift for Recycle Your Plastic Day. Alright, so what case are you going to use? You really want to know, don't you? Of course I do. I mean, I'm going to be defending, aren't I? If all goes well, then yes, of course, this is just a test. We wanted everyone to start without preconceptions. A blank slate, as it were. There's a difference between having a blank slate and just being totally clueless. Whose dumb idea was that anyway? Well, mine. Committee chair, remember? Oh. Well, if you want to know that badly, I suppose I could give you permission to examine the scene of the crime. Good, that's better. But you can't talk to anyone involved with the case. What? Then how am I supposed to defend? You let me worry about the details there. Remember, I'm in charge of this trial. All of it. But you don't want it to backfire, do you? Apollo. If I'm in charge of the whole trial, that means the entire affair is my responsibility, for good or for bad. I've never seen him make face expressions like this, and it cracks me up. Just do what you can. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Alright. I'd recommend going down to the detention center. Your client's waiting for you. You can ask about the scene there. But you just said I couldn't talk to anyone involved. Oh, you can talk to your client. If you can get her to talk. We're doing this again. Well, time's a wasting. Dadgummit, we're doing this again. What? October 7th, Detention Center. Visitor's room. Here we go. That's 20 minutes we've been waiting here. 20 minutes! Maybe I should complain. I'm sure that guard has better things to do than stand there pretending he doesn't see us. All the time. You know, the minute we get angry, the client will show. Oh, you know, the minute we get angry, the client will show. It always works that way. Like shouting, "Oh, waiter," and then they're standing right behind you. See? Oh, guard. Is our client going to be much longer? What are you talking about? Haven't you already started the meeting yet? Huh? Oh. That's me. Just hiding in the corner. Where did you come from? That's definitely me. Just quietly sitting in the corner. Well, anyway, please have a seat. Dang, this was definitely me as a child. Oh, oh, yeah, this is very much like just quietly sitting in a corner. I'm nervous, Apollo. It's the silence. It builds suspense. Why don't you do something, Trissy? You're a magician, aren't you? That's right. Okay. We're pulling out Professor Layton. I'm the amazing Mr. Hat. Ah! Duh! Ah! She passed out! Miss Magic Underwear might have been a better bet. That's magic panties, Apollo. Don't say that. Excuse me, ma'am. Hi. Well, I'm your defense. I really think it has to be fate, you know? And by fate, I mean destiny. Did you know I'm good with astrology? Tell me, what's your sign? What are we're pulling a pickup line? What? I can tell you mine if you like, Apollo. No, never mind. I just got carried away there. I seem destined to get difficult clients, it seems. It really does seem like that. The last one hardly spoke English. So what's your name? And that, by the way, does not mean that they're difficult as in they're trying to be difficult. It just means that they can't help it. Oh, right. I'm supposed to introduce myself first. I'm Apollo. Apollo Justice. And I'm Trissy Wright. I know. This is getting over fast. The case? Hey, I know. Maybe you can tell us what happened? I'm your defense attorney, after all. Anything out of the ordinary happened lately? Wee. Well, the other day, this tourist from out of town stopped to ask me directions. Later, Trissy. I feel like I need to ask directions myself here. Well, that was fruitless. Though I think I understand despair a little better now. You did good, Apollo. Oh. Look! She's doing her nails. What? Are nails more important than defense? Is that it? Let's go, Druzy. Excuse me. Could you read this? Sure. I feel like a teenager on a first date. Well, after doing the astrology pickup line, I'd say so. And this is the love letter we passed from desk to desk at school. Stop looking so wistful and read it, Apollo. Stop being weird. It's a business card with a name and address. The name is Vera Misham. The address is for Drew's studio. And you're giving me this card because that's her name. Well, looks like we're finished here. I wonder if Drew's studio is the scene of the crime. Let's go find out. Let's get moving. Boom. Ooh, what fun paintings. Oh no, there's a chalk outline on the floor. Wow, this looks like a studio. I love the table and chair set. Very nice. Very, very natural. It's like life imitating art, or maybe it's the other way around. But the tape on the ground there, it's a bit jarring. Yeah, looks like we found our crime scene. Apollo, look at all those paintings. Hey, don't touch those. It's okay, I'm just looking. She just slides a finger across it. Whoops. Pufferfish. Oh. Huh? Apollo, look at this one. A dead body. Ah, no. A dead body's been here. That can't be good. Looks half finished. You can still see the rough sketch underneath. Well, that's odd. The rough part doesn't look like the rest of the painting at all. Oh, that was... Whoops. Yeah, good point. That is odd. All the paintings really... What? All the paintings have a really different style, too. Ah, I thought I might find you two here. Oh! It's Emma! Emma, long time no see! Huh? Seems like I run into you far too often. I'll bet I know why you're here, too. You know about the trial simulation tomorrow? I've heard about it, sure. So Mr. Wright chose you, huh? I don't even know what the case is about. Well, he was killed, the artist who owns the studio, that is. Mr. Drew Measham. Measham? And his daughter was put under arrest. Yeah, we just saw her at the detention center. It was funny, though. She seemed more like a victim than a kind of person who would commit murder. You don't say. Not even by poisoning? That's how it was done, you know. Poisoning's a common way to get the job done when the murderer is a woman. Poisoning? Anyway, Mr. Wright told me you'd be coming. Feel free to take a look around. I'll just be over here with my snackos. We can't talk to anyone related to the case this time around, which means we better find out as much as we can here at the scene. Or else. Let me look at the painting here. So we cannot talk to anybody. Oh, look at this painting. You can see the rough sketch. Oh, looks like it was only half composted. Huh? That's funny. Do the rough sketch and the finished painting look totally different to you too? They do, actually. What's that all about? Hmm. Trying to look at this painting more closely in case there's something odd about it, but I don't really see anything, so I realize you guys can't see that. Poison is common when it's a woman. Meanwhile, that one case was the most boring perp ever, like 3 cases ago or so. Right, like... Is that a pufferfish?
Apollo, it's clearly a porcupine fish.
They're not the same thing?
You know what gets me? They've got all these needles, right? But what's protecting that soft spot on the lower belly there? Nothing.
Must remember to keep Trisha away from small round fish. Dang. Okay, nothing on that one. Let's check this one. Well, what do we have here? It looks like a person thinking about something. It does kind of look like that.
Maybe they're worried? Like, what should I have for supper? A hot dog or a hamburger? You know, I've always wondered about that. Why is there supper and dinner? Are they different meals or the same thing? Maybe that's what this person's thinking about.
Check in the back. Because you never know, these paintings might be hiding something. Gotta really check, you know? Hey, there's a painting hiding back here.
Hey! There's a painting hidden back here.
Hey, you're right.
What if it's embarrassing somehow and he didn't want anyone to see it?
You certainly seem pleased by that possibility. She's like, man, it would be so weird if it was embarrassing. Time to pull it out. Genuinely wow. I'm genuinely glad they brought Emma back. Even if it was a weird way to bring it back since she was introduced in a DLC case. So those who didn't play it had no idea who she was. Oh. Is that why, case 5 in, like, the first game was so, like, strange? And, like, out of place? Because if it was, that makes sense. You certainly seem pleased by the possibility. Huh? It's so normal. It's hardly something to get mad about. Oh, that was Tracy. Whoops.
Huh? What is it, Apollo?
Well, doesn't this painting look like... Never mind.
Huh?
I'd better get a professional opinion on this. You weren't supposed to talk to anybody, Apollo. Yeah, it was a DLC case that was added last minute. Oh. I think somebody said that to me once, but I cannot remember when. But yeah, that makes sense because they like added a different another mechanic in on the last case, and it was like, man, this would have been great in other cases. Why didn't they add it to the other ones? So this makes sense as to why. But yeah, you are right. She's just kind of like here. So you would have to play the DLC case in order to know why she's here. Why she's kind of important. Hidden painting added to the court record.
That letterbox looks funny sitting inside a room like this.
Let's take a look.
Empty. The other half of that letterbox is actually connected to the outside of the studio. Mr. Measham would put his letters in there, and the postman took them away. Impressive that someone still writes letters in this day and age. Or wrote, rather. Ah, that's the victim's coffee mug. Aha, so the poison was in here. This is my first time seeing a real poison mug of coffee.
I would hope so.
Poisoned coffee? Not exactly, actually.
What do you mean? Proof of that case, however, inspired possibly the best culprit of the entire Ace Attorney game series, in my personal opinion. It inspired another culprit? God, I gotta remember what happened in the 5th case of that first game. Well, actually, no, I do remember. Never mind, I take that back. I don't know why I said that. Which one did it inspire? I kind of have an idea who, but I'm gonna see what you tell me. So I'm not dumb. I don't even know how to respond to that. What do you mean?
No traces of poison were found in the coffee. What? You'll have to figure out the rest yourself. I'm officially not on your side after all.
Yeah, you'll find the fluffer later on when you play the game he's from. I'm being vague on purpose. Oh, snap. Well, crap. I guess I'll know when I get to him. Yay, felonies. Welcome, Evie. We're not committing felonies. We're locking people up for felonies, Evie.
Ian Capallo, that's where the body was. That's the spot where Mr. Drew Measham passed away. He put the coffee mug to his lips in the next moment.
There's quite a bit of paint on the ground. See that half-painted painting there?
He must have been working on that right up to the moment he died. Wow, a true artist to the end. Or maybe he started a year ago and was procrastinating.
Committing them is more fun. Well, no comment, because I know it'll just get me in trouble. Oh my god, there's a whole other system. Or a whole other area. What in the world is this? Ew, insta-kill moment. What?
What is all this equipment here for? Doesn't look very artistic, really. He had everything from a lathe to a laser cutter. Looks like he was ready to work on metals and wood, too. Though his equipment's a bit old, to tell the truth.
Why would a painter need all this?
From the dust, I'd say he hasn't used this stuff for years.
This corner doesn't fit with the rest of the studio.
Oh, do you think I could borrow this? I want to cut a quarter in half to make a trick going.
This is a crime scene, Trucy.
These cost like $50 at a magic shop.
I mean, I would let her do it. I'm just saying. Let's take a closer look at this desk here. Oh, there's a secret envelope. Secret letter. Secret letter. This envelope has been opened and resealed.
Ooh, I know how to do that. You take a pot of boiling water and hold the envelope up to the steam. The glue melts and it opens. Cool, huh?
Whoever did this wasn't so delicate.
You're right, it looks like they just ripped it open and stuck it back together. Huh? The postmark on this letter is from 7 years ago.
I mean, saving money is saving money. I mean, yeah, even if you have to cut costs. I know, I'm good. Why would someone open a letter then seal it again? I'd better hang on to this. Red envelope added to the record. So this is Drew Misham.
And this little girl here must be Vera. Yes, they took that some years ago. They look close, a happy little family. Till you arrested his daughter. Ah.
Oh, until you arrested his daughter.
Look, I was personally against that, okay? She just didn't seem very suspicious, scientifically speaking.
Uh-huh. Right.
Hey, Apollo, what's this feather thingy?
Isn't that a pen? Like an old-fashioned quill pen? Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry.
So very sorry, I sneezed. But it doesn't have a pointy end. That was most likely for sweeping detritus off the desk. Wow, you sure do know a lot, Emma. Bold and scientific. That's my motto.
Exactly what about that was bold or scientific? Is this a journal?
Wow, talk about a clue. Let's read it. Someone's personal diary? Alright, let's read it. Some juicy gossip in here. What is it, Apollo?
He didn't write the name of the killer, did he?
Oh, he didn't write the name of the killer, did he?
It's new. He didn't write a single line.
Ah, you had me going for a while there.
Something about the way that figure is posed.
I've seen that pose before. It's you, Apollo. See, you're making one of your flamboyant gestures.
Please, I'm a professional. I wonder why it's posed like that. Coincidence? Da-da-da-dum.
Oh, cute. Look at that tiny frame, Apollo.
Tiny is right. That thing's barely 2 inches high. What picture would fit in that?
None, apparently. It's empty.
There's no glass in it either. What's it doing sitting on the desk?
This is a lesson for us all. Be sure to check the size when you buy frames.
Fair enough. That is fair. Make sure you know what size you're getting, you know? And
Is this desk for painting, Apollo?
that would be for drafting a table. Or that would be a drafting table. Funny story. Ooh, let's hear it.
Drafting?
Basically, it's a tool for making precise diagrams. I went to go find the meat mallet to crush some ice. Meat mallet for ice? Okay, continue.
Wow, painting is harder than I thought.
Wound up finding a freaking butcher's cleaver. For ice? Why would a painter need a drafting table? Was he an architect too? Is that bigger than a meat cleaver? Oh, we already read this.
What is all this equipment here for? It doesn't look very artistic, really. He had everything from a lathe to... Oh, we already read this too.
Dadgummit, we already went through this. Showed it to my mom. I showed it to my mom. She had no idea what it was about. She's probably like, what in the world is this?
Look at all these paints, Apollo. There's so many. He's got like 20 kinds of red.
We have a meat cleaver now, I guess. I guess. You probably have a nice big one now. We can repaint your suit, Apollo. Sorry, I was taking in my drink.
How about this shade of green?
That'll be enough of that, thanks. I love that, just the... just the whole, like... How about a nice shade of green? They got all kinds of colors, Apollo. There's forest green and lime green and... Ooh, chartreuse. I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm not quite sure as to what.
Oh, look, it's been opened once here.
You're right. I wonder if there's some way we can see what's inside.
Should I try to get it open and stick it back shut?
Let's not tamper with the evidence, shall we? I've got a better idea.
Emma, let's ask her.
We can't, though. Another weird story just now happened. I have 2 layers of pants on. Right, because it's cold.
Hey, look there. That stain doesn't look so healthy, Apollo. That must be the Blue Mountain stuff we've been hearing about.
Something tells me that even Blue Mountain coffee isn't this blue. So this stain is probably... Better ask Emma. But you can't ask Emma. She's not supposed to tell you anything. I had to go down a layer to scratch my leg. Woof.
So this Drew Misham was some kind of artist?
Apparently. Did a lot of illustrations for books, I hear.
Had a lot of female fans too, for what it's worth. Oh, well I guess his stuff is kind of pretty. Like that oil painting over there, for instance?
Yeah.
That wasn't one of his illustrations, actually.
Huh? So it was a standalone painting or something? Is that what she means?
He was an odd bird, Misham. Hadn't shown his face to anyone until the end. What do you mean, to anyone? He was always locked up here in his studio, apparently. His only connection to the outside world was through letters he'd put in that letterbox there.
Letters? Do people still write letters?
What do you mean, Apollo?
I mean, when was the last time you wrote a real letter? Don't most people use email and stuff these days?
Not Mr. Misham. Couldn't stand technology, it seems. He did everything by mail.
You know, the funny thing is it's kind of weird, because, there was a game that I was watching somebody else play yesterday. And they were like, it's a game that has like some segments based in the 90s. And I was sitting there, I was like, man, they're using a lot of like email technology. It made me realize we're kind of slowly stopping with using emails too. Like we're just kind of not phasing them out, but we just don't really use it to communicate that much. It's mostly used for like signing up for things and doing all that stuff. Which is really interesting. Nowadays it's just social media. We just do social media stuff. I don't know, I just thought I'd point that out.
Maybe he thought that way was more artistic, you know? In any case, the only person besides him allowed in here was his daughter, Vera. Oh, you mean the killer? The suspect, please. We took some fingerprints, of course. The only ones found in the room were Mr. Misham's and Vera's, basically. Basically? Actually, last night, Mr. Misham gave an interview to a reporter for the first time. It happened during the interview, apparently.
His first interview ever? Could you tell us a bit more about what happened the night of the murder? But she's not allowed to tell you. So this woman, Vera, she's Mr. Misham's daughter, right? Sorry, I'm trying to fix my hair.
Yep, a real sickly girl ever since she was little. Hardly ever went outside. She did kind of give off a withdrawn sort of aura. She was homeschooled by her father, apparently. It was quite a scene when they took her to the detention center. She was screaming about how she'd die if they took her outside.
That does sound like a scene.
In the end, she agreed to leave if she was allowed her good luck charm for company.
Her good luck charm?
Apparently, she has this charm that magically gives her the courage to go outside.
Why can't I ever get a normal client? Right.
But why would a shut-in daughter kill her own dad? Don't look at me.
So about the poison, it was found to be in his coffee, right?
No, not precisely. Not precisely? What does that mean?
It means see for yourself, I think.
Like I said, last night was the first time someone from the outside came into the studio. I guess mysterious painters who never go outside make for good articles.
And it just so happens that he died the night of his first interview?
At around 9 p.m. every night, Vera always made him a cup of coffee. Last night, he drank his usual coffee and suddenly became violently ill. And died? She poisoned him on the night of his interview? When the reporter see? He wasn't near Mr. Misham when she brought her father his coffee.
Science is just formally effing around and finding out. Yeah, pretty much. That's not wrong.
He was checking out some equipment in the back of the room. Supposedly, that's why she didn't notice he was there. It was the reporter who called the police, in fact.
Wait, but why is she the suspect? If anyone's suspicious, it's the reporter.
Yeah, the reporter never got near Mr. Misham's coffee. Even Vera acknowledges that.
Regardless, I want to know more about this reporter. I bet Emma could help us out here.
Don't forget, flattery will get you everywhere with her, Apollo. Huh? What are you two whispering about?
Well, I was thinking. He just pulls out I sure do like astrology. What's your sign? She's there like, are you flirting with me? I mean, what is it we always do when we run into you at the crime scene? What is it we always do scientifically?
You know me too well. Okay.
Okay, meaning we can get scientific now?
Oh, I suppose. Just this once. Bring me anything you find suspicious and we'll check it out. He's the best.
What about this thing? Give. Emma, about this mug. There's a pale blue, residue on the rim.
Yes, well, it's just a rumor. But I've heard there's a kind of coffee called Blue Mountain.
I'm pretty sure it isn't actually blue, Emma.
Right. Okay, you got me. That's leftover from my testing spray. Forensic science. I knew your hobby was behind this somehow, Emma. It's not a hobby.
Technically, it's her career.
So what kind of scientific stuff were you up to? This spray, that's what. It turns blue when it touches poison.
So the poison that killed the victim was on this mug?
That's right, see? It wasn't in the coffee. The killer applied it to the rim of the mug itself. Wow, science is amazing.
Certainly is helpful. Maybe Anna would be willing to help us out a bit more.
You should try buttering her up, Apollo.
They say flattery will get you everywhere. Certainly worth talking to her a bit more. About a poison analysis.
I was afraid you were going to ask about that. See, the solution is used to test for an
Atroquinine? Atroquinine?
huh? Atroquinine.
The deadly poison found in the autopsy. Oh, I know that spark in her eye. She's getting excited. That's tread lightly. It's one of the most virulent poisons, but it's absorbed into the bodies astonishingly slowly. It takes at least 15 minutes from the time of ingestion for the adverse effects to show. Oh, and guess what? Recent research has shown... That's fine, really. We don't need to know all the gory details.
I think I get it. You just spray this stuff on something you want to test, right?
Precisely. You can find even the slightest trace of poison with this.
I want to try too, Emma. Pretty please.
You don't have to ask twice. I already used it on everything suspicious, of course.
Yay, let's give it a whirl, Apollo.
What are you doing?
I was just seeing if I got a reaction off of you.
I just wanted to see if you were toxic. That's what she says. She's like, I just wanted to see if you were toxic. Turns out you weren't. You're fine. So no canceling for you today. How's this for a reaction? Never do that again. I'm not poisonous.
Well, tell that to those hapless witnesses on the stand.
Let's just get down to checking for real poison, shall we? We gotta test to make sure you're toxic, Apollo. Very important. Where the heck? Spray his eyes and they turn blue. You see toxicity. And just... Ah! I knew you were toxic. Oh no. Is there somewhere specific we're supposed to be spraying? Too bad, no reaction there. I'm sure Emma checked out all the likely spots. Wait a second.
What is it, Apollo?
Did you spray that little desk over there?
I don't think so.
The spray probably can't reach that far, you know? Let's check it out, just to be sure. Oh, yay, finally! We get to spray the... Oh.
Eek! A reaction, Apollo! Ah! Where?
Vibing to the investigation theme. Oh yeah, just vibing all the time.
The inside of that cute little frame, look! Well, would you look at that? Nice going, Trucy. I'm known to work magic.
Never mind what I was. Never mind that I was the one who found it. Why would the inside of that frame have poison on it? Looks like we found the only other place that was poisoned in any case. But why? Oh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Cheesy piece. I wonder why there's poison on this tiny frame.
Very strange indeed. Wait, I know. I'll bet it was poisoned from the time you bought it.
Haven't you heard about some
Kinds of green paint being toxic?
Yeah, that's actually true.
I don't think they sell that kind anymore.
Oh, I don't think they sell that kind anymore, and the poison was atroquinine. Anyway. Right, I think there's like either lead or arsenic in like really old green paint. So you kind of have to be careful, you know, painting with very, very old paint from like the 60s. Ah, this is the same stuff.
Boo!
Hmm. Looks like you have to take this back part off first to put a photo inside. Just so curious.
It'd have to be a really small photo to fit in there.
True, and that pale bluish stain. Why would there be poison in a place like this?
Well, there's one obvious reason. Whoever put poison in the coffee rubbed a bit on here, too.
It's not very obvious, Trucy. Well, time to lick the blue stain.
Delicious.
Taste a hint of Ecuador. I think we've talked about everything with her. October 7th, Sunshine Coliseum.
Woohoo! This is it, Apollo. The place where magic and dreams converge.
Just a while ago was the place where murder and nightmares converged. You're not wrong.
Let's go say hi to Uncle Valent.
What about the case? Wahahaha!
Only a performer laughs like that.
Is it my father? The young Miss Trucy. How often I hope we'd meet again only to tell myself it was an impossible dream and also a random stranger. I'd imagine him like coming up to random girls that look similar to Trucy and be like, "Oh, Trucy! Oh, you're not Trucy! Oh, I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry!" Doing that a few times. He's been waiting to do that big performer laugh. I think every time he does it, he looks like a maniac. random girl comes up. Whoa, wait, why are you running, Trucy? Why are you running? I'm sorry. Anyway.
Uncle Valen, how's it going? I'm glad to see you too.
Of course you are. You are Trucy, right? You're not just a random stranger. Humility is definitely not one of his stronger traits. Well, Miss Trucy, how does the day find you? If you've come to give me flowers, do it after the show, I beg you.
Actually, we came to visit you, or wish you good luck.
I'm glad you found that funny. It's the best bit. Just him running around trying to like greet random girls like they're Trucy. Trucy, it's so good to see. Whoa, Trucy, it's so nice. Trucy, why are you running? Trucy, no, don't scream. Wait. I just wanted to say hello. It's been so long. Oh my god. It's been 3 months, Trucy.
And congratulations on your big magic show.
But it is I who wish to congratulate you. Not everyone is so lucky as to witness miracles such as I shall perform. Yeah, you're amazing. We get the picture. Excuse you, I'm the best. I'm so good I can even read your mind. Good sir. The world will watch in wonderment as magnifies illusions are reborn. Goodness gracious. You're on stage by my hand.
What's up? The big magic show. Everyone's talking about the big magic show.
I think once we're done talking to dear old Unky over here, we'll take a little break.
Is it true that the Grammar Miracle is back after a 7-year absence?
Miss Trucy, I must apologize. The show and this honor should have been his.
Daddy.
Wait, are we talking about Phoenix? I'm just playing. I know it's her actual dad. My co-magician in training, Zach Grammari. If that terrible thing hadn't...
It's okay.
Your father was a great magician, Trucy. If he were alive, then I, Valiant Grammari, would have been proud to stand upon this stage as his assistant.
Thanks, Uncle Valen. You know, I'm happy you're doing the show. To think we get to see the great Magnifies illusions again.
She really is looking forward to this, isn't she? Apollo, you've been a negative Nancy this whole time. It's a family thing, alright? She's excited because she gets to watch her uncle, her unkie, and all the other guys do the show. I'm really curious to meet these other people. I don't know anything about them. Other than I seen the picture and was like, that guy with the long hair is really nice looking. That was it. She really is looking forward to this, isn't she? Magnify Grandma Gamblino. My mentor, the magnificent Magnify Grammari, was a true deity among magicians. Yes, I threw that name out just so you could say it right. A creator, God, who gave birth to magic and illusions that defied our very imaginations.
I was so little when I last saw one, but I still remember his shows. He did wheelies in a sports car through the air above the audience. And then sped off to outer space faster than the speed of sound. He danced on a hot dog mobile while it was on fire.
No, Trucia, I think he was actually on fire. I'm guessing that memory was a bit embellished. Oh, that's cute. Like a little baby Trucy. He's like, wow, he went into space! For 7 long years, the world has been waiting for the miracle to match his. As heir to Grammari Troop's secrets, it falls to me to provide one. It is my God-given destiny. Yes, you nameless face who speaks for the nameless masses. How can I help you? Okay, first off, my name is Apollo. Second off, the world was waiting. Why did you hold off for 7 long years? It appears the lad is uninformed. Ha! Talk about loser. Ha! Perhaps you've heard of the magic known as law which governs our land. Cat just scratched up my darn hand and I should have yelled, "Fluff you at him," though it was uncensored, obviously.
Hey, wants to play?
He wants to play. Don't worry, my hand's scratched up too. Binks has been really bad this week. So I've been wrestling with her. I've been giving her the what for, and by that I mean she'll run over the rug, roll over, and I'll be over here like putting my hand on her like, "Don't you dare!" And then she'll be over here rolling back and forth like, "Yeah, yeah," just excited because she's she thinks we're wrestling. Little butthead. I have, though I'm not sure it qualifies as magic. The performance of Magnify's miracle was impossible. A certain law prevented it for 7 years, but no more. 7 years. That phrase sure likes to pop up, doesn't it? It sure does.
And why was that?
A little matter called performance rights, Miss Trucy. Performance rights?
Can you tell us about these performance rights?
Magnify's magic relied on an incredibly innovative idea. A trick, if you will. That trick was considered his property, and as such was protected by property laws. Intellectual property, maybe? Magnify knew this and bequeathed it in his will. He was waving his toy around. Lover jumped up, and my hand has struck me, making me drop the bloody thing. Aww. He didn't mean to. It's just a baby. To one person. You mean him? Yes, Miss Trucy, it was your father. Zach Grammari was the inheritor of the Grammari miracle. Trucy, why are you looking like that? Daddy. Why's she looking like that? Just... Yeah, my dad was supposed to get that. And I would have inherited it too, I guess. Just looks so disappointed. Could have jumped at the end of the thing, and he jumped in my hands. He said, "Give it." Took you out. Said, "Give me that thing. Give me that toy." Yet, as well as you well know, he's gone. He disappeared suddenly 7 years ago. I think I see where the story is going. Once a person is classified missing for a certain period of time, they're considered legally deceased, correct? Jiminy Christmas. I can't speak for the crap. In all absoluteness, those rolled up sleeves conceal your what? Those rolled up sleeves conceal your competence well, young man. That certain period of time of which you speak is 7 years.
Ah.
Yes, Miss Trucy. Though it pains me to say it. This past spring and ceased. He just shows up out of nowhere like, "What's up, y'all? I'm not dead." Does some crazy magic tricks. In the absence of a formal will, the secrets of our mighty mentor Magnify passed to me. This was in fact stipulated in the will by Magnify himself. Every time she fails the word, she turns into a parrot. I'd imagine that's what a parrot would feel like. Just...
Is that how it works, Apollo?
Yeah, it's called death in absentia. He's declared missing permanently.
Daddy.
Oh no, not the sound like Jersey, please. Jersey, no! Oh, man. Sir. Hey, do you know what this is about? Oh, well, I guess. Ah, looky here, a handwritten signature. It says I can't read it.
That seems odd to me. I mean, isn't a signature intended to show ownership? What's the use if no one can read it?
Isn't it enough if you can't read your own?
Oh, I never thought of it that way.
I was wondering if you could tell me about this. Aha! Why, that bears the Grammari seal.
Uncle Valen? Is something wrong?
Trucy, where did you get this?
Huh? Daddy gave it to me.
Your daddy? Is that Grammari?
No, my other daddy's. Finest right.
Why now? Why would your Lord Daddy? That comment. Please, not this. Lord Daddy, what kind of sketching on? What kind of weird nonsense is this? Not Daddy. The signature up on the back. Do you recognize it? That belongs to none other than Zach Grammari. What? Daddy signed this? Lord Daddy. What the who nanny? What in the what? What in the there are children here is this? Lord Daddy. Daddy signed this? I'd be so bold as to open it. I'm sorry, but I can't let you do that. If you don't give him that envelope to open, he might crap himself. I'm just saying. What's in the envelope, I wonder? Sir, are you... Sir, are you crapping yourself? I can't let you open the... Are you crapping yourself right now? No, stop. It's a whole new form of a temper tantrum. A challenge it is. You want me to make this a... Balin and Meatball have one thing in common. They crapping themselves for what? He's also very metric. He'll be like, watch me pull a rabbit out of the hat, and then he'll just pull a piece of string out of, I don't know, his cap or something. He's a very strange old man. Not very bright, but he tries. A challenge, is it? You want me to make that disappear? Very well, give it to me. Your ticket? No thanks. Are all magicians like this?
Apollo, what was that look just now?
Just thinking how hard it is to get any information out of a magician. The magician never tells his secrets. Oh good, we don't have to hear him crap himself. Cool. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Tell us about this. What's up with this? Ah, presenting, are we? I did my fair share of that back in the day, where I presented everything. Show my attorney's badge a lot, too.
He may look cool and calm now, but you should have seen him before.
You know me too well, Trucy. I'm glad I provided this opportunity for a bit. I still think it's funny that it's such a child, I swear. But it's just so funny. I'm just like, all of a sudden just go because he said, no, I can't let you open that. He's like, I'm not doing on the top. Just cracking himself. It's like, what are you doing? Dad, come here. No, I love it. It's so funny. Well, then I wonder. Wait, did we play that Phoenix case yet? Which one? I'm misremembering some things. Which one? The one where he lost his badge mid-trial. I think we did play that one. I think so. I kind of remember. I remember there's a trial where this guy like stepped in for him or something like that looked almost exactly like him, just kind of more scary looking. And he was using like a fake badge to present as a lawyer. And we were like, "Hey, Phoenix, what the heck? Ah, you're here to see Vera Misham?" Yes, that's right. She's in the medical office at the moment. Medical office? Is she okay? She's just lying down. Says she didn't feel so good. I'm sorry, but I can't allow any meetings at the moment. Most annoying client ever. Guess we should come back. Well, ew. Hmm. Hmm. No, I mean, never mind. I don't think we did. I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay, he's just gonna say that for everything, ain't he? Oh, wait, that's not where I wanted to go. Nope. This music's cool.
Look up, hollow a balloon! A hot air balloon!
With a glamorized sail on it, no less. Well, this is a long-awaited revival after all, and it's been 7 years, you know. I've spent plenty of time, and a pretty penny, on promotion.
I hope it's a huge success. I hope it's a huge success, Uncle Valiant.
It's a huge success, Unky. Oh, I intend it to be nothing less, I assure you. They both sure seem excited about it. I guess it's a big deal for magicians. It's the same. They changed the sign since our last case.
It was all Cavaliers back then, wasn't it?
I hope nothing bizarre and mysterious happens this time. But it shall. Why, the show itself will be bizarre and mysterious, I assure you. I want Valent's cane. It is a pretty sick cane. I don't have a problem with mystery as long as it's legal.
I don't think lawyers and magicians were really meant to have conversations like this.
Hey, that creature there. He was handing out balloons during our last case, too.
He's not a creature, Apollo. Poor guy.
Oh, sorry. Was I mean somehow?
You know how hot it is in one of those suits? He's stuck in there with only the smell of his own sweat to keep him company. And other things. On the verge of passing out, his hands out balloons. On the verge of passing out, he hands out each balloon as though it were his last.
Kinda takes the fun out of seeing the blue badger. The critter.
What a pretty business card. Looks like a postcard. Almost.
Oh.
And on the back? Just her name. That seems odd to me.
Huh? What does?
Why write your name on the front and back of the card? Why not use the space on the back of the back for a self-portrait or a caricature?
Then people will remember what you look like, too.
It's not a...
Oh, what? That's not a bad idea, actually.
Here, give me one of your cards, Apollo.
She's drawing something. Hey, my hair's not that spiky. Dang. Trying to think of where to go next. You know what? I think it is a good time. 1 second. For break time. Aw, yeah. Break time, y'all. It's time for break. So we're gonna take a quick 10-minute break. It is currently 10:05. At 10:15 we will come back and continue where we left off. But until then, get yourselves some drink, get yourselves a snacky snack, do a little jig while you're at it, you know, stretch them leggies, eat some greenies. And yeah. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Alright, break time. I don't know what it is. This mic. Hold on. I fixed it. Sorry about that. I don't know why. Sometimes my mic just decides it doesn't want to. It just says, no, I don't want to. I don't want to today. Sad thing is, this is a new mic. I literally got this mic this year, so I would not recommend this mic. The silent stare killed me. Yeah, I did not expect to give the silent stare when I came back. It just kind of... I thought I'd come back and everything would be fine, and then my mic said, nope, no thanks. It's like, okay, thank you. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, microphone. Really nice of you to just heckin' do me like that. Real nice. Real nice. Not with that. So sorry. So sorry. Don't know why it was doing that. But anyway. I hope you all had a good break. But it is time. It is time to get back into it. I'm still mad about my mic being dumb. I cannot believe that. Absolute Looney Tunes. Ah! So frustrating. I'm gonna turn the music on this side. I almost passed out. Also, my cat dusted the top of my PC for a sec. Just wanted to make sure it was clean. I just took a minute because I got up for a minute, went to go, I don't know, go check on everything, make sure Binks was good, make sure she didn't decide that the Pokemon cards were the most interesting thing to go play with. And meanwhile, as I was walking through, I grabbed this book that I started reading at home. Won't give the title. It's it's not the kind of book I would want to share, but it's so far interesting. I'm kind of curious about it. But for now, I had to look this up real quick. I was like, let me take a break. I'll go away. Let me check this to make sure I'm not missing anything. And I found out I'm supposed to give this red envelope to Emma. Emma, about this. Oh, that. Yes. Why that's a bright red envelope? She sure is jumpy. Someone opened this, didn't they? My lips are sealed. Your lips are sealed? That's a first. You mean you know what's inside the envelope? Sure, I read it after all. You mean you were the one who ripped this open? Ha! Please, I would have steamed it open. She did sneak a peek at it, apparently. Now that I have a powerful weapon on my side. Weapon? Yes, a gun. They use the tools, highly specialized tools for information gathering. Tools I wouldn't mind getting my hands on. You should try flattering her, Apollo. They say a little praise can open big doors. Why does that sound like something Rolf from Ed and Eddie would say? Praise opens many doors, boy. Oh no. Never heard that one, but it's a good advice. Oh wow, it's good advice. We just took a break. Why? Oh my god, just all malfunctions here. Let's try talking to her some more. About that envelope we found. I was wondering if you could help us out with that tool you were mentioning. You want to know about my tool, do you? It's called an X-ray analyzer. X-ray? Like the X-rays you get at the dentist? That's right. At least that's what I call it.
Huh? It has a real name, but it's more complicated. The X-ray spectralization.
Good thing I'm not on my laptop, else I'd fall asleep watching the stream. Oh, I know. I've been told I have a very nice voice, a voice you could fall asleep to.
Something. How am I supposed to remember that? So basically, it lets you see inside things, like envelopes? That's right, you're sharp, Trucy. But it's a bit more complicated than that. In practice, of course. Actually, to tell the truth, I'm not really sure how it works scientifically. Can I try it, Emma? Please? Oh, I suppose. Ow, my leg. Of course, I've already checked out everything suspicious myself. Alright, let's give it a spin, Apollo.
What are you doing?
Oh, just seeing if I could see through your hair, but it's like lead.
Point that thing at me anymore and it might all fall out. Tracy, you know I have a bald spot and I'm sensitive about it.
Then I wouldn't need an x-ray machine to see through it.
Let's just get down to business, shall we?
Right, let's test it on a...
It's just so funny that she used it on him first.
Alright, let's test it on a sample first. It just so happens that I have a lottery ticket here. You see the sample in the device like so.
I don't see anything.
Patience. There's no need to get all nasty. Look at the right side of the screen. That's the layer view of the envelope. Layer view? You got it set to display the outside of the envelope now, see? Actually, it's quicker to just have you give it a try. Turn that dial there for me, would you?
This is actually a really cool device.
That's right. That's right. That's how you choose what depth you want to scan. I'm so sorry, I just cannot read apparently. Hey, I got something. See, that's how you can read the letters on that ticket inside. Ooh, huh?
Except I can't read them.
Just turn the dial a little more. What you have to understand is that a sheet of paper isn't really flat at all. When you zoom in that much, you see that paper is like a bunch of hills and valleys. Well, really? This X-ray device uses a beam with a wavelength of only 0.05 microns. It breaks cards down to thin layers so it can only show what's written on that layer. I'm not entirely following you, but what good is it if you can't read anything? That's why we can go on to step 2. Try rubbing the image a bit if you would. The image? You mean rub the screen? There, that fixes the image on the screen. Now turn the dial again just a little. Good, now you can rub this image to fix it too. Hey, I get it. We just keep doing this until we get the whole thing. Exactly, not bad. Neat, let's do some more.
It says you lose. Is that it? Oh. There we go.
Okay, let's print this one out. Ouch, you lose. At least you know where you stand, eh?
I feel like this one meme about a cat that's just losing grip on reality with sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel in the background. Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel. Here together. I can't quite picture the cat, but I can picture the song at least.
Anyway, now you see the true hidden power of my weapon. Neat, right? Now let's try it out on the real thing, shall we?
Sick. And I can already picture what else we could use it on, too. Get a rub.
Okay, let's print this one out.
Dear Mr. Misham, I've deposited the $100,000 into the designated account. Please send a receipt once you've confirmed the transfer.
Someone deposited $100,000 into Mr. Misham's account? His paintings must be really valuable. There's another page in there. Here to take a look? You bet I do. If you're gonna read someone's mail, you might as well read it all.
Yes, reading someone else's mail. It's totally not illegal.
Here goes with the second page then.
Thing's a bit tricky to run, but I got the hang of it. Sign the papers and something. Sign the papers and send it to the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp within 3 days. I need not remind you to speak of this to no one. Oh god.
So is a letter about payment for one of his paintings?
Why all the secrecy though? And
what?
why was this letter the only one in here? Only one in here. It's 7 years old, right?
Maybe it had some special significance to him? Well, Emma? Well, indeed.
She knows something she's not telling us. Looks like she's keeping mum about it. Oh yeah, she's supposed to. Yeah. So Emma, I was wondering, what's the story about this reporter that came here for a story that night of the crime?
I'm afraid I can't tell you because he's gonna be a witness tomorrow, I hear. I thought so. I'll never forget that face. But what was his name? Oh, right. Russell. Brushel? He's after a scoop to sell to the papers.
So a reporter comes for an interview with a painter. His first interview ever, and that night he's killed. Seems strange to you? I totally didn't disappear. Totally did. And even if you did, it would totally be fine. It would totally be fine. And I meant that genuine. It would definitely be fine. I hate the Brushel. I have not even met the Brushel yet. His first interview ever, he seems to be killed. Okay.
Really strange. It does raise a few questions.
I'd like to speak with this reporter if I could.
Well, I hear he's on the beat today, too. He said something about covering a magician.
Magician? Well, if it's not Trucy, that leaves only one other person.
It wasn't Valiant Grammari by any chance, was it? Yeah, something like that. He's got some big show lined up, I hear.
He's out interviewing Valiant Grammari. Looks like I'll be heading out to the Coliseum again sooner than I thought. Here, I'll give you the reporter's card if you want. Russell's card added to the court record. Okay, first things first, though. Aww.
I guess you gotta have a good business card if you work freelance.
Really? What's this? A camera lens finder?
Do reporters take photos too?
I guess if he's freelance, he'd have to.
Maybe you should try being a prosecutor and a defense attorney. You'd always win.
I don't want to become a rock star too while I'm at it. Become a scientist and everything. Top dollar for information. Goofy picture. Let's present this. So, a journalist was here on a story? All eyes on the universe are upon my stage. All pens seek to commit its mysteries to paper. Ah! What is going on?
His name was Brushel.
Brushel.
I think he remembers him.
Ah, yes, I couldn't tell, based on the fact that he's just saying Brushel. He doesn't look too happy about it. Brushel, that cloying smell of mint when he smiles. Yes.
Could you tell us more about him? What did he want?
Oh. Oh, snap, we're gonna know. A man by that name called on me just now. Just now? Valent's vision is always towards tomorrow. Valent's feet step always forward. That is all.
That's all. Very confusing.
I am to perform a big magic show, yes? I wanted something to I wanted someone to cover it. Yet he had ears only for that incident. That incident? In any case, I requested that the rapacious reporter remove himself. So a painter has died. What of it? It is but a footnote in the footlights compared to the magic of Grammari.
Uncle Valen, do you know where the reporter went?
I recommended he visit that place popular with penalized perpetrators. He sure does like his P words. The detention center? He was a rude individual. Might I see that card? Sure. He would tear apart my respectability, I will tear apart him.
Ooh, here comes Apollo, Uncle Valen's big magic trick.
Is he gonna fix the card? Not sure that qualifies as big magic. Let it snow! And just throws it in the air.
What happened to the big magic?
Is it not more miraculous for it to stay ripped? He must have really liked that journalist. Now the time has come when I must return to make my prestidigitation preparations. By your leave, Miss Trucy.
Thanks, Uncle Valen.
3 days out now. Make ready for a miracle. What do you think that journalist was after? Why did Valen react like that to this envelope?
I think it's time to pay the detention center another visit.
I'm trying to get through this part and then once we get a to be continued, we can finish it up.
I suppose the kind of the
October 7th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. I feel so eepy. Aw. I feel that. Eepy sleepy. Also, Gato, shut up. Meow. Meow. Get it out. Meow. I think I hear what you're saying. We're all doing it for the money. And oh, no, not at all. Looks like someone's already meeting here.
Maybe that reporter?
Who is this goober? Hey there, how you doing? Who might you be? Who are you? The freak? Who is this clown? The circus rolled in. What the freak? Sorry, we didn't know someone was already here. Why is he moving like that? What? Who is this guy? F this guy. Fluff this guy. I'm Apollo Justice, attorney at law. Talk about a nervous monkey. You're Justice. You know me? He looks like that dude. You know what? He looks like that dude that would tell on you for the dumbest thing. And it wouldn't be to, you know, like, try and look good in front of the teachers. It would just be because he wanted to. Because he's got some kind of system that he likes to be a part of. You know me?
Do I know you? Of course I know you.
Stares down witnesses on stand till they spill beans. End quote. That's not true. What's he writing? Yep. Ah, what a dork. I'm sorry, he does. He's a bit of a dweeb. I can't. He annoys the death out of me already, and I don't even know what's gonna happen.
Are you a reporter by any chance?
Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Woo, you're Trucy.
Huh? Am I famous?
Oh yeah. Trucy Wright hates carrying a bag. Puts everything she owns in her panties. End quote. Sir.
Eek, that's not true.
He nodded like, yep, that's very true. I hate it so much. Who is this man? Just hold on your breeches there. I'll wrap up this interview in a jiffy.
Interview?
So, guard, I think I know what's going on here. Guarding rooms is my life. What else could I possibly need? End quote. I can't take this man seriously. No, how many times do I have to tell you this? You know why I hate this guy? Man, I haven't even gotten to know his true side yet, and I already don't care about him. Look, I got work to do. You deal with him.
Did you come here to interview the guard?
Ooh-wee, what a pickle. He looks like a murderer. Accused wouldn't talk. had to interview someone or go plumb crazy, end quote. Or, go take a walk, go breathe air, go touch grass, go do something else. Huh. Oh, poor Vera. I should have guessed. Where are my manners? Name's Brushel, Spark Brushel. I'm not picky. Journalist just close his eyes, writes, end quotes. What's that nauseatingly strong mint smell every time he grins? Does he smoke? Is that the thing? Until you've been interviewed by me, you don't know what thrilling is. Well, romp through crossroads of mayhem madness, end quote. I can see that. He's writing something again. He's writing down everything. He's writing down your social security, your phone number. He's writing down all that information. He's figuring it out just by looking at you. I want to hug Vera. I feel bad for her being poked and prodded by this guy. Oh my god, it's got to be the worst. The sad thing is she's so nice and quiet, like she's so scared, and it's very obvious she does not want to be really around people she doesn't know. And then there's this bozo over here just flipping tormenting her, being an a-hole. All right, Brushel.
So, Mr. Brushel, you're a journalist?
Ah, me? Look, let me state one thing for the record here. Yeah? I'm the interviewer, you understand, yeah? I'm the one asking the questions here, end quote.
Okay.
For instance, you think a movie director watches movies?
Well, I think he probably does.
Poor Trucy's uncomfortable too. Exactly, I knew you'd understand. Also, weren't we not supposed to be talking to this guy? Huh?
So the night of the murder, you were at Drew's studio.
Oh, me? Look, me... What? Look, let me state one thing for the record.
Yeah?
I may look calm and collected, but I'm busy, real busy. Always on the road. Journalists always buys one-way tickets, never looks back, end quote.
I can understand that philosophy, but...
You want to know the thing about one-way tickets? Once you use them, they're gone. Does he brush his... Does he brush whatever little hair he has left on his head? All because you have to give them to the guy at the airport.
True enough. But don't they give normal tickets away too?
Exactly. See, it's the same thing.
What is?
So goofy.
So you went to do a story on Drew Misham, and he never had a story done about him before?
That's right. Look, let me state one thing for the record here.
What?
I'm sure you're going to want to know about my source. What tipped me off to Drew? Why do the interview in the first place?
Well, yeah.
Look, it's like... Oh, I've got it. Say there's this burger joint with fabulous ketchup. You think the burger guy is going to tell me where he got it?
At the supermarket, maybe?
Exactly. See, that's what I'm talking about. I think I may have actually understood that one. Well, there's nothing I can talk about, really. Walls have ears, eyes, especially glass walls with speakers. End quote. Right. Guess we'll leave then. Ah, but since you're here, might as well tell you a tidbit of news I saw, just for the heck of it.
Sure, tell us. Just for the heck of it.
I remember it like it was yesterday. I'd seen a movie on a trip and wandered into this burger place with amazing ketchup. Weren't you just talking about that? Then an article in a tabloid caught my eye. famous oil painting stolen from art dealer's gallery, end quote. I believe it was. An oil paint? What's that? What's that? Him sniffing out, being nosy? An oil painting? Is the personification of actually. Dadgummit. Happens every day, right? But I thought I'd seen that painting somewhere before. A painting of a giant peach floating down a river. Why does he do that? He's so flippin' weird, man. Why? Someone stole an oil painting of a giant peach. Journalists can smell scoop better than burgers, end quote. Such a strange man. He's a strange man. A man. Strange man. Alright, let me go on to the report here. Bro, that schnoz. What are you doing, dude?
Yeah?
I know what you're going to say. Russell, take this right brilliant column, end quote. I don't think so. Look, buddy, I write brilliant columns about one thing. And that's food. Then what are you doing interviewing a oil painter? What? Cat casually yanked my headphones. He said, enough of this, bozo, yoink. Trying to understand. What could he possibly be writing? He didn't listen to a word I said. All these goofy titles. He's like, oh, that was brilliant. That was really brilliant. That was really good. Such a weirdo.
Such a weirdo. Whoa.
Do you know about this? That's not what I wanted. All right, let me go check the record. Okay, well, we won't need to do this. Bro's forearm must look like it's gone to prison and back. He looks like he's got a one of those full sleeves. Just writing stuff for himself. Report. Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Alright, let me go to Rick. Didn't we have his, like... I guess not. October 7th, Drew Studio. Well, how'd it go? Find anything out? Shave his head so badly. Oh god, yeah. Ugh. He looks like he's got like this one circular piece of hair on top of his head. It makes no sense. Oops, oh crap. There goes my frame. Ah, 1 second. Ugh, I hate when that happens. I was trying to take a minute, let my eyes rest for a sec. I had my glasses on the top of my head and all of a sudden, whoop, there they go. It's like, well, alright. I have come from the living to give the dead vomit. Come from the dead to give the living haircuts. What? gotta go. Find anything out? Actually, there was one thing I wanted to check with you.
What's with that scary face you're making?
And what's with the I know something you're but I'm not telling face you're giving? You've got going, Emma. This. Emma, I was wondering if you could take a look at this.
Look, I'm a detective. A detective. You can't just ask me any old thing and expect an answer, okay? I think you need to be a little more focused in your inquiries, and scientific even.
Somehow I knew she'd get around to science. Dadgummit. Okay. This painting came from behind that dresser.
Ah, yeah. So?
It was stolen, no?
I was hoping you wouldn't figure that out.
You think you could tell us a bit about this?
I suppose. It's what you think. Drew Misham was a forger.
Oh, I've never heard this music before. Just taking it in.
A forger?
We gotta talk about this. A forger?
So what exactly is a forger? Well, basically it's someone who makes forgeries. Fakes, in other words. Fakes? Copies of an original. Exact copies, so precise you can't tell them apart. Well, why not just photocopy them? The big problem with forgeries is that people try to sell them as real art, as the real article.
Wait a second, I just realized this is the case where the thing happens. Whoa.
It's a crime, of course. So Drew Misham was a criminal? I'm afraid so. He received money to create elaborate forgeries. To supplement his work in illustration, I guess.
I see.
Actually,
That's why I wrote this here in the first place. What do you mean?
when you're trying to determine if a painting is a forgery, the rough sketch underneath can be a valuable clue. So the rough sketch is like practice for the real thing. Like doing a magic trick in front of a mirror before you go on stage. Sure. But not in the case of a forgery. Not necessarily, anyway. You know what the finished product is going to look like, after all. Oh, yeah, I guess you would. That's why I brought this. I'm going to use it to see what's under the paint of the finished pieces.
I get it now.
Not that I really needed to go to such lengths,
Seeing as how one of these paintings is only half finished anyway.
Still, it'd be neat to see Mr. Misham's rough sketches.
Kind of like what he was drawing when he thought of when he thought no one was looking. True, that would be interesting. Maybe valuable for a case.
You should try buttering her up, Apollo. Flattery will get you everywhere, they say.
Maybe I should ask Emma to help us out. Nope. I kind of want to see the rough sketch under this painting. And I was wondering if your tool there might do the trick.
Oh, fine. Just this time, though. Let's check it out.
Check. I'm curious to see what's under this thing. Because it must be something good. Did I miss it? No. There we go. Now I'm getting a little sleepy. It's so funny, like, when I do the streams and stuff, I could drink energy drinks all day and I would still be tired by the end of this. Let's print this one out. What? What the heck?
Wow, he really blows. Finished painting isn't anything like the rough. Devices like mine didn't exist until recently. Probably thought he could draw any sort of thing he wanted for the rough. What do you mean? Well, in the past, you could only analyze the composition of a rough sketch.
Tired galore. It's just a sleepy evening. A sleepy night. Here we go.
In other words, the traces of charcoal between paint and canvas. So you could tell if there had been a rough sketch, but not what it looked like.
I think I follow you. So in essence, it wouldn't matter what was underneath the finished painting.
Some pros would actually paint out a rough sketch entirely, then do a completely new painting on top of that. So Mr. Misham was drawing whatever he wanted before painting over them? Possibly. Is there a problem with that?
Not particularly, but something about the sketch itself is kind of odd.
You're awfully silent all of a sudden, Apollo.
You think we could check out one of the other paintings?
Oh, sure. You like this detective stuff, don't you?
Going down. We're getting somewhere. Swear words don't make sense to me, to be honest. They don't make sense to me either. That's why I don't use them. Oh, it scared me. The difference between the two is one sounds meaner. Well, we're also using fluff. That's another one.
Okay, let's print this one out.
That looks familiar. This one too.
What's wrong, Apollo? You look so serious all of a sudden.
You think I could just look at the last of these?
Fine by me. Knock yourself out.
Eh. Dying, waiting for the to be continued. I know, that's what I'm waiting on too. I know I gotta be getting close to finishing this part. Whoa. Whoa. Man. Why not? So how exactly does deconstructing a painting like a morally questionable middle schooler with a frog help solve the crime? Because he was hiding something behind, like, he painted over these little hidden images. There we go. Okay, let's print this one out.
What the heck is all this?
I hesitate to ask why you're getting so excited.
You sure your device isn't leaking some kind of strange radiation?
Trishy, look at these 3 sketches. You notice anything? So you got a card representing the first case, a card representing, I think it's the second case, and then you got a card representing the last case that we did.
There. Oh, you're both white as sheets. What's going on?
These sketches are of the 3 cases I worked on.
What?
The murder in the poker room at the Borscht Bowl Club, the dead man pulling the noodle cart, and then the events that transpired during the Graveneers concert. Dang.
What could it mean? How could he have painted those things?
And why? That's what I want to know.
Wait, is Drew Misham
Your father? Give me a break. Does that seem even remotely possible to you? I've never even heard of any Drew mission before. I hadn't even seen a picture of him. But there were my cases. Drawn on his canvas. I remember those. Yeah! Every single one of them. It couldn't have been a coincidence. Just who was this Drew mission? And what did he have to do with me? Oh, to be continued! Oh, snap. Yeah, we gotta save. Okay, game. We're not continuing where we left off. We're finishing up. Bam. Perfect. Ah, man. Ugh. I love playing some Ace Attorney. Ooh. It's always like crazy because you don't know what to expect. But anyways, you know what time it is. It's that time. It's that time to get a watch. It's how will you know what time it is? You keep saying it's time, it's time. You gotta watch. You gotta watch. Well, good, because it's bedtime. It's time for bed. Oh, that's the wrong one. Time for bed. Time for bed. Time for sleepy night time. LMAO Gatto's theme. Exactly. I love me some Gatto. If you got school or work going on, I wish you luck. I know that stuff sucks. Tomorrow we're actually... Oh, geez, I'm very tired. Tomorrow we are playing Paper Mario. It'll be the first time we play Paper Mario on a Tuesday, so we should be a little more awake than we normally would be, to play that. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a really good time. And Saturday, I think is... There it is. Saturday is going to be, or Sunday. Saturday or Sunday is going to be Dr. Robotnik's Ring Racers. So if you liked that last time, we're going to be playing it again. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, please do go vote on the poll that's in the community tab. It is for the game that I play next in place of Undertale Yellow. Because we finished Undertale Yellow, it was such a blast. But now we must play something else. I was born on a Tuesday. Weird thing, so was I. But anyhow, I hope you guys have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Self-care is important. Love yourselves. You're the only you in this world. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Paper Mario. Alright. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, y'all. Bye-bye. Bye, y'all. Not really. I've been told there was a sinkhole down the road when I was born. Ooh. Interesting. Not a lot of people can say that. Bye-bye, y'all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, y'all. Bye-bye, y'all. Goodbye, y'all. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye-bye, y'all.